Chief Meteorologist Aaron Ayers, sponsored by Jim Bass Cars and Trucks.
Unsurvivable. Let that sink in for a moment, because that's what our friends over in Louisiana and portions of East Texas are going through right now as Hurricane Laura bears down on the state of Louisiana. Here in the Concho Valley, we're going to see mostly sunny days ahead of us. It's going to be back to the hundreds for us as we go towards the end of this week. And today is, yes, for the dogs, because it is International Dog Day. And so we'll take a look at our dog walking forecast for tomorrow. But first, let's get right to it. Here is Hurricane Laura, a Category 4 hurricane, making landfall here in just a few hours. We're just a few hours away from it making landfall here in portions of Louisiana and eastern Texas. And there's already tornado warnings already out for portions of some parishes here in Louisiana at this time. Very deadly storm getting ready to make landfall in portions of Louisiana. Here in West Texas, things are dry. We're not dealing with any showers or thunderstorms in our area, but the big focus, the big weather story is in portions of Louisiana and Texas right along that I-10 corridor, and they're dealing with a monster of a storm getting ready to make landfall here very shortly. As a Category 4 storm, winds at 150 miles per hour, pressure at 939 millibars, moving still north-northwest at 15 miles per hour. And as we track this storm out, making landfall overnight tonight into tomorrow morning as a Category 4 storm with winds close to 150 miles per hour as it comes into portions of southern Louisiana. Still a Category 2 once it's inland with winds of 110 miles per hour, and then on off into portions of Arkansas after that as the storm continues to move off to the north and then eventually east. Here across our area, we're going to be dry for us as we go into Thursday. Some isolated showers could be possible thanks to some increasing moisture across the area, but those are going to be very isolated at best. And then the rest of the week into next week, things are going to be mostly sunny. Highs topping out in the hundreds for us as we go into next week. All the way into the middle of next week, things will be dry. We are going to watch as we go towards the end of next week for some showers that could sneak their way in here as we go towards the end of next week. But for now, it's going to be a return to the hundreds for us. 100 on Thursday, then 106. This model projecting 106 for us here in the Concho Valley on Friday. And as we go into Saturday, just unrelenting with the heat here in the Concho Valley, seeing temperatures at or above 100 all the way into Sunday. All right, today is International Dog Day, and here's Bolt. This is courtesy of Leah, and we're going to take a look at that dog walking forecast for tomorrow morning, because it's going to be a good day to get out and get the walk in early in the morning. If you want to go at 7 or 8 in the morning, temperatures in the 70s, and then by 9, 10 o'clock, not too bad. Temperatures still in the upper 70s, low 80s, and even by 11 o'clock, conditions should still be nice with temperatures in the upper 80s. But for tonight, we'll get down to around 69 degrees with mostly clear conditions. And for our Thursday, getting up to 100, mostly sunny conditions here across the Concho Valley as we go into the next 5 days across the area. We're going to continue to see that heat, especially with those temperatures getting upwards of 105 on Friday, on our Football Friday here in the Concho Valley. And as we go into the weekend, the heat just doesn't let up for us as we go into next week. We'll be back on KSAN News.